been incredibly ill the past week, and so while I was sick, I ordered the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation in Warm Cinnamon, and I want to compare that to my Fenty Beauty foundation to see how they are comparable. I know that both of them are supposed to be like a soft matte finish, so we'll see. I've swatched the Catrice a little bit, and I'm kind of nervous because it might be a little bit dark for me, but we'll see. And I apologize for my congestion still. I thought I had COVID, but I don't. So I'm going to prep the skin. I'm going to use my favorite toner. It's the Botanics All Bright with hibiscus flower. And I'm just going to tone that. I've already washed my face with that same. All right, now that I've done my toner, I'm going to go in with my serum. I'm going to go in with my moisturizer. It is the Clinical Advanced Retinol Firming Cream. So while that dries, I'm going to swatch them and compare them side by side. I don't think that they're going to be similar in the fact like that they're dupes for each other, but Fenty is my ride or die, so I want to see if this is a cheaper alternative because you know that Fenty is pretty expensive. Okay, so this is the Fenty and this is the Catrice. This is what they look like side by side, Fenty and the Catrice. Okay, so I'm going to prep the skin with the Poreless Putty Primer by e.l.f. Looks like that. I don't have the Tatcha, you know, it's expensive, and so it's just not reasonable for me right now to do something like that. Okay, so I have worked this foundation into my It Cosmetics brush. And I am gonna go in like I normally do with my Fenty and just pounce it all over. Alright, so this is one side done. I think it looks really great. I'm super red all the time on my face, so I feel like it cancels out a lot of the redness. So I went in and concealed. I used the 290 in the Fenty Beauty, and then I set it with the Perfect Finish HD Powder by e.l.f. It looks like this. I've hit pan. I have like a million of these. This is like the HD powder from Makeup Forever. It's really great, but it's $6. So it looks really good. I really like the way that it looks. It gives like a soft matte finish. It was a little bit more glowy, but I put down in powder. I have to because I'm super oily. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and bronze just a little bit just to give some definition back. This is Aruba by Bobbi Brown. I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush. It's not gonna be precision, it's just gonna be very like a flush. Okay, so as you can see, it's just a little flush, just hitting those points of the cheeks. And I don't like the super flush look all over your nose with blush. I am not, I'm not a fan of that. Okay, and just to put a little life back in my face, or glow I should say, I'm gonna take a luminizer. This is Orgasm by NARS. Looks like this. And just hit the high points. Just gives a subtle glow. You can tell the difference. Looks like this. It's really pretty. And I know that creams are super in right now. I've always loved creams. I think they're so flattering. They're easy to work with for all types of skin tones and all ages. So I'm just going in and loading my brush up with the Luminoso blush by NARS and just setting that, and it gives the prettiest glow. You see that? It's so flattering. I'm going to take a little bit of the Mary Luminizer by The Balm and just tap off whatever's the excess and the slightest bit. I don't want anything icy. Just hitting the nose. You can see how glowy this foundation looks now. I've added a couple more products back in just to give some life. I've been so sick. My skin has been super dry and chapped and dull, and so I did my skincare and I just want to get some of that glow back. It looks so pretty. I love it. Just adding a little bit of gloss by Bare Minerals. It's their Marvelous Moxie and Head Turner, and I'm going to check back to see what it looks like, to see if it's broken up, to see. Okay, So we're at about a 2-hour check-in. Just wanted to get on here to see what it looks like. This is with no filter. This is the Glow. This is the NARS Luminator in Orgasm. And then the Milani Blush in Luminoso with a tiny, tiny bit of the Betty Luminizer. So I think it looks really, really good. I mean, it doesn't feel tacky or anything. I did set it with the powder. Nothing has separated. I don't have anything breaking up or apart. It looks very smooth. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks super, super smooth. And overall, I think it's a really great foundation. I don't think it was too dark. I mean, maybe like the slightest shade dark, but I mean, for $11, I can fix that with some concealer. So I think that this is a great foundation. I'm going to do a transfer test. So let me grab a paper towel. Okay, so I have a paper towel. My nose is where I get normally the oiliest. Just a little bit here. But let me see. Nothing else. Let me take this down here a little. Yeah, look. The smallest amount. I haven't had any type of itching or discomfort. It doesn't feel like I'm really wearing anything. So I think this is gonna be a pretty good dupe for my Fenty foundation. I'm really excited because Fenty is about $36 and this Catrice one is 11 bucks. I think it was maybe 12 on Amazon. That's where I bought it from. The Ultas that by my house do not carry the shades that I need at all. I can't even order online because it's so popular right now. So I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna check back in normal lighting in just a second. Okay, so I am in my kitchen, just a little bit different lighting. You can still see that highlight going on. It's that glow. It's really pretty still. I'm not having any breakage, like I said, anything around the nose. Nothing too crazy. I think it looks pretty good. I don't have a beauty filter on either, so just keep that in mind. I love it.